Welcome back. My name is Becca Donatel, and I am your instructor for this Build and Burn workout series. Build and Burn workout series consists of 3 weekly workouts where we focus on progressive overloading, building muscle, and burning fat. Today, we are going to do a complete upper body workout where we focus on shoulders, triceps, chest, biceps, and back. You're going to need medium to light weights, and then you're also going to need a bench. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. 5 minutes, getting our heart rate up, trying to get in and out here in 30 minutes. Nice work. Remember, take the modification if you need one, tap jacks. Just don't stop moving in this warm-up. Warm-up is so important to prevent injury and to put forth our best effort during the workout. Nice work. Let's go ahead and switch. We're going to go ahead and do some reverse lunges. Nice posture. We're going to go ahead and talk about our workout. So today we are doing 6 different exercises, same format as yesterday. 6 exercises, supersetting, 10 reps, 3 sets. Okay, and remember, we're trying to lift heavier than we did last week with good form to really build muscle, strength, change our body composition, make changes. All right, switching. We're gonna go ahead and just stretch out our upper body now. Since this is an upper body workout, go ahead and pull that arm over your chest. And switch. And up and over, pulling that elbow back, feeling the tricep stretch, and switch. Nice job. Let's go ahead and do some neck rolls, stretch out the neck. During upper body workouts, we tend to, when things get hard, pull our shoulders up towards our ears. So whenever you hear me say the cue, get out of your neck. That's what I mean, nice long neck. Go ahead and stretch out your wrists, forearms. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started so we can get you in and out. And remember, there is a deep core circuit at the end of the workout, so stick around for that. Okay, first superset, here we go. We are going to focus on chest and triceps for these first 2 exercises, okay? We're going to start with push-ups. Everyone's favorite, okay? You know what a push-up looks like. We go on our toes, our spine is neutral, we go down to our nose, and we push up, okay? I'm engaging my core and my glutes at the same time. If you need a modification, use a bench, a windowsill, use an incline. It's less pressure on your core, okay? So you're gonna do the same thing, engage that core, bottom to top, get into a push-up position, down and up, okay? You could also use a windowsill, you could use a step, whatever you need to modify, okay? Remember, modifications just make the workout more effective for you, wherever you are, and you will get stronger and be able to do them from your toes. You can also drop down to your knees if you don't have a surface. Okay, the next exercise, narrow chest press with 2 dumbbells. Okay, you're gonna get on the floor or a bench. Instead of doing a chest press like this, pushing up, we are going to hold our palms in facing each other. Okay, it's going to be narrow and we're going to push that way. That brings in some of the triceps, so we're working both. Okay, are we ready? Let's go ahead and get set. I'm going to grab my 15s for my chest press and have them ready so that I can jump right into chest press after, because we're supersetting. Remember, which means no rest in between. Getting in that cardiovascular health, really fatiguing the muscle and building muscle. Okay, here we go. 10 push-ups, you can do it. I put them first because they get harder as the workout goes. 10 reps, here we go, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway. 2 more. Nice work. I don't want to see that. Okay, don't drop your hips. Take them out if you need one. Right into our narrow chest press. Okay, I have my weights. I'm leaning back. I'm secure on the floor. Make sure you do this safely. My weights are actually touching and my palms are facing each other. Okay, we go down, elbows are in, and we push up. This is gonna work our chest and our triceps, okay? That's 4, 5, halfway, 6, nice work, 7, 8, 2 more, oh baby, 9, 10, nice job. Go ahead and set those weights down, get into your push-up position, or take a drink, and then we're gonna get right back into our push-up position, okay? Flying through this, nice work. So happy you guys are here, making time for yourself. I know how hard that is to do. I do. If I don't get in my workout right now after school drop-off, it's very hard for me to get it in, okay? But we need it. We need it for our health. We need it for our mental health, for everything. Okay, ready? Here we go. 10 reps, you can do it. Get into position, nice strong plank position here. Here we go. 3. That's 5. 'Nice work. 10 reps, shake it out. Get right into position for chest press. Now, if you don't have a bench, you can do these on the floor. They're just a little more difficult because you can't really go full range of motion. Here we go. Hold those weights together. My palms are in. I'm narrow grip. Down and push. My elbows are glued inward. 2, 3. Nice work. These you really feel in your triceps. Halfway. You can do it. Keep the weights steady. Not like this. Flat. Make sure you have a firm grip. No dropping them on your head. Pushing up through the chest. 1 more. Down, push. Nice work. Setting those weights down. Grab a drink if you need one, or hop right back into your push-up position. I'll give you about 30 seconds here. So today's quote is, you can start late, look different, be uncertain, and still succeed. This is one of my favorite quotes when I'm doubting myself, okay? And I'm sure it's relatable to you too. You can start late, look different, be uncertain, and still succeed. I mean, how encouraging is that? We can do anything if we work hard and put our minds to it. You can do anything. Here we go. 10 reps, get into that push-up position. And we're going. 1. Go all the way down. Halfway. Nice. Nice work, okay? Moving on into our chest press. You can do it. I know your triceps are probably on fire right now. Here we go. Put them up safely. My weights are flat. Palms are in. 1, 2. Really fatiguing those muscles. We're here to get stronger. Halfway. One more. Nice. Stack those. Grab your drink while I talk about our next superset. Next superset, we're focusing on shoulders here, okay? Shoulders. So we're doing 2 shoulder exercises in a row. We are doing shoulder press to a T. I don't want to see your arms drop down here. Hold them a T. I tap right above my head, come back down. You can do these seated or standing. Seated is gonna give you a little more support, okay? If you're not as strong in your core. Next exercise, lateral raise. A lateral raise, you're gonna need lighter weights for this. We come up to a T and down, T, okay? So Shoulder press, we're working the front delts. When we do lateral, we're working side delts. Okay, just different parts of the shoulder. So grab your weights accordingly. I'm gonna go ahead, grab 15s for my shoulder press, and then I'm going to grab 8s for my lateral raises. Okay, are we ready? We got this. Let's get right into it. You can start standing and then move to a seated position if you want, or if you don't have a bench but it's too much for you, you can also come and take a knee. Okay? All right, here we go. Get into position, engage that core from the bottom to the top. If you don't know what I'm doing, then watch my other videos about engaging the deep core where we zip it up from the bottom to the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 6, 7, out of your neck, 9, one more, make it count, 10, nice. When you are doing an exercise, think about the muscle you are working. So I'm thinking shoulders, shoulders, okay? Make the mind-body connection. Moving on to a lateral raise. Down and up. If you need more support, kickstand it. That's 2, 3, 4. Think about those shoulders. 5, 6. Make sure your wrists do not break. Keep them flat. Don't do this when you go up. Okay? Flat. 2 more. Nice job. Feel the burn. Remember, we work through the burn. We don't work through pain, okay? Go down in weight or modify it if you're feeling pain. Nice job. Change your weights if you need them. Get set up. I'm going to show you now on the bench in a seated position, more supported, okay? Catch your breath. Grab your weights. These hairs in my face here. Okay, are you ready? Still engage that core even if you are seated. Zipping the core up from the bottom to the top. Pelvic floor, transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, okay? Here we go. Weights are up. 1, 2, 3. Don't break the wrist. 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 3 more. 8, 9, last one. 10, nice job. When you think about the shoulder, that's when you really start feeling the burn, okay? I'll show you from the side here. I'm riding right into lateral raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway. Think shoulders. Nice. Nice work. Grab a drink, shake it out. Okay, you have one more round of those 2 exercises, and then we're moving on to the next round. And then we're doing some deep core, and I think we're making really good time. Trying to get it in and out in 30. When I created all these workouts, I always have moms in mind because we have limited time. We want to get in and out of our workout, but we want to make it efficient and effective. We want it to be effective, but we want to get out as fast as we can. So that's why we keep up the pace, getting in some heart health, building muscle, talking about the deep core. These are all things that moms need, okay? Trying to have a functional body, functional core, functional mind. Okay, here we go. Engage that core. Put up your weights. Can you go up? Can you lift heavier? Don't let your elbows drop like I just did. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Nice work. Go ahead and set those to the side. Actually, you might need those for your next one, so maybe keep them handy. Okay, lateral raise, here we go. 1, 2. Don't let the thumbs come up like that, okay? Palms are down. Halfway. Remember, I'm working with you. These are hard for me too. I'm trying to get in my workout too. I'm not just gonna skate through it. That's not why I'm here. I only have 30 minutes. And then I gotta go be a mom for the rest of my minutes, which I love, but last one. You guys know how hard it is to do anything for yourself when you have kids. Okay, next 2 exercises. We are moving into a bicep curl into a hammer curl. We're doing that as one exercise, okay? We are going to do bicep standard grip, just like this. And then we're doing 5 of those. We're gonna do 5 hammer curl to work different parts of the bicep, okay? Because this is only a 30-minute workout, I'd love to do 8 exercises, but then we'd be here for probably an hour. Okay, bicep curl, and then we're going right into a single arm row, okay? So get a little heavier of a weight here. Here's my 20s. This is our back exercise, and then in our deep core exercise, we also have some back extensions, so we're working the back there too. We engage that core, we use our bench, we let this arm hang and cinch, okay? Pulling it to our hip, to our pocket, not pulling it here to our chest, okay? Here, feeling it in the back. All right, that is a single arm row. If you do not have a bench, you can grab a chair and do them that way for some support, or you can engage that core, hinge at the hip, and do rows that way, okay? Make sure you have a neutral spine and you're not in your neck. All right, bicep curls. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my 15s, standard grip, and then we are doing hammer curl, okay? Relax the shoulders, but roll them back. Nice posture. We talked about posture yesterday, okay? We're doing bicep curl. Slow on the way down, okay? Keep those elbows pinned. That's 3, 4, 5. Switching grip to hammer. Palms are in. 1, 2, really cinch them at the top. 3, 4, don't swing. 5, nice job. Set those aside, right into our rows. Here we go, we're doing 10 each side. Pick up that weight, feel supported, engage the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can do it. 7, nice work, switch sides. Here we go, in my pocket. 1, 2, think back. 3, 4, 5, halfway. Pull, 10, nice work. Remember, it's hard before it's easy, okay? You can do this. Stretch out your arms, stretch out whatever you need. We're gonna take about 30 seconds, stretch it out, loosen up your neck, and get right back into those bicep curls. You can do it. Women always tend to skip upper body day, okay? And they just do glutes and lower body for legs and butt. But they do abs as well. But don't skip your upper body day. It's very important, okay? You can only be so strong if you're only doing lower body, okay? You have to have a well-rounded workout routine. We want to be functional and strong, our whole body. Here we go. 1, slow on the way down, think bicep. 2, 3, this should not be easy. 4, slow. 5. Switch that grip to hammer curls. 1. Engage the core. 2. I have a bicep vein popping. 1 more. Notice how when I did that, I pulled from here. My elbow needs to be more towards my body, okay? All right, get set up for our rows here. Remember, can you go up in weight, okay? Was that easy? Did you skate through? If you are not breathing heavy, let's start, then it's not heavy enough. If it's not challenging on the last 3 or 4, you need to go up in weight, okay? Good form, then add on weight. 3 more. 1, 2, to my pocket. 3, nice job. Switch. Switch sides. Right into it, engage the core. To my pocket. Don't break the wrist. Think back. Nice job. Good work. Grab a drink. You have 1 more round. And then we are going to move on to our circuit. And we're at 22 minutes. Perfect. Arm day goes pretty quick. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's my 20. We're gonna start here in about 10 seconds. Can you go up and weight? Do it. If you get 3 reps, it's too heavy, go down, okay? But you're progressively overloading your muscle. That's what we want. Here we go. Engage that core. Go from lift. Keep those elbows in. Lift. Think bicep. Slow on the way down. Slow and controlled. Cinch, slow. Switch grip to hammer curl. 1, slow on the way down. 2, slow on the way down. 3, slow. 4, slow. And 5, slow. Nice work. Rack those weights. Go ahead and grab your heavier dumbbell. I'm using 20s. Go ahead and start rowing. Here we go. I'm engaging that core, zipping it up from the bottom to the top, letting my arm hang, and then I cinch. Woo! Out of your neck. Think back. One more, you can do it. Cinch. Nice work. If you're not fatigued, pick up a heavier weight. Here we go. You should be shot by now. End of the workout. Lifting heavy. Heart rate is up. Oh. 3 more. Last one, make it count. Ah, nice work. Go ahead and set that down. Get stretched out here. We have 3 core movements, okay? 1 deep core at the beginning, and then 2 more traditional core, okay? Move that to the side. We're gonna start down here. We're at 25 minutes. Okay, so let's get out of here in 31. Here we go. Put your hands right here on your ribs. Inhale, wide. Exhale. If you were here yesterday, then you heard me talk about chest breathing. Keep the breath wide. 360 degrees. I breathe wide into my lats, my ribs expand. My overflow goes into my belly, okay? Not up in my chest. Here we go. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. On this one, I want you to engage the deep core on the exhale. Okay, we inhale. On the exhale, engage. I feel my pelvic floor rise to the top floor. I hold it. I have my hip bones come together. My transverse abdominis is wrapping and knitting around me. And then I engage the top of my core, which is my rectus abdominis. Here we go. Okay, I feel my pelvic floor rise. My transverse abdominis knits together. I'm engaged. I zipped it up from the bottom to the top. Now completely relax the pelvic floor. Okay, we engage on the exhale of the movement because our pelvic floor naturally rises on the exhale, so we're working with what our body already does. Last one, and we're jumping in. Here we go. Let it relax. Awesome job. We are going hollow hold for 30 seconds. Okay, really working the transverse abdominis, so engage that deep core, hollow hold, like this. If you need a mod, get in the boat position. We roll to our stomach and do a back extension Superman, okay? We are going to start in now. Here we go. Engage the transverse abdominis. I should feel my muscle wrapping around me and knitting right here. Nice work. Here's our mod. Boat pose. Extend those legs if you can. Okay? Engage everything. These are hard. 10 more seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Roll to your belly. Superman. Okay? My head is neutral, not up like this. Ears and arms are in line. I am pulling my legs up. Feeling it in my low back, feeling it in my upper back, my shoulders, pretty much everywhere. 10 more seconds. Moving to our back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling to our back. Next exercise is half windshield wiper. Okay, I engage that deep core. Put my knees up 90 degrees here. My arms are out for support. Okay, I do a windshield wiper. Back to the center. Back to the center. Breathing, holding that brace. Really thinking about my low abs here. We're doing this for a minute, so slow and controlled. As many as you can get in a minute, okay, that are in good form. I am moving as a unit, okay? Your legs do not need to touch. Right before you touch, you pull to the center. Engage, okay? 15 more seconds. We're gonna roll over again. We're doing plank rocks like we did last week in the build series, but we are not going side to side, we are going front to back. Okay, and one more. Good work. We are going to get in our plank position. If you need a modification, you can do it from your knees, or again, grab a bench and go at an incline if it's too much on your core. Okay, here we go. Getting into our plank position, and we are in it. I want a flat, this should be a table, okay? My elbows are under my shoulders, and I'm rocking forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. If that is too much, engage those glutes, hold this plank position, okay? Nothing wrong with that. You can also drop to your knees like this, and I don't think you can rock, you just hold. But try the plank. We got 20 seconds, you can do it. You're here to make a change. Don't forget that. Why did you show up today? Okay? You didn't come and do this workout because you want to stay in the same spot. You want to make changes. That's why we're all here, to make maybe mental changes, physical changes, whatever it is. And come out. Woo! When things get hard, remember why. Remember why you're here, okay? Take a breath, grab a drink. We're gonna do that circuit again, and we are going to do it very quick. Here we go. We have 20 seconds, and we're gonna get into that hollow hold. Shoe came untied here. 10 more seconds. Remember your modifications if you need one. Otherwise, think transverse abdominis. Here we go. And we're down. Hollow hold. This should be a scoop, okay? Don't hold your legs. I was talking to a girl who was doing my workouts, and she said, remember, this is your mod. She said, I'm having flashbacks to my gymnastics days. And I said, oh my gosh, were you even a gymnast if you don't have PTSD from hollow holds? Jokingly. All right, 2, 1, and we roll to our bellies. We engage that low back, engage the shoulders, keeping a neutral spine. You got it. Strengthening our back, posterior chain. We have 10 seconds, and then we are on our backs again for 1 minute of windshield wipers, slow and controlled. Feeling those obliques. And we roll. Nice work. Remember your breath here. Holding those ribs, doing nice deep core engagement. My belly button is pulled to my spine, okay? When your knees are here, it's easier. When they're 90 degree, it's more challenging. So pick where you are. Pick where you need to be, okay? Maybe your legs are closer in. That's all right. Just don't not do it. Think together, squeeze. I stretch together. Nice job. Five more seconds, and then we're gonna roll to our planks. Nice. 1 minute of planks. Here we go, getting right into it. And go. Nice flat back. Don't do this. Keep the butt down. Engage it if you need to. Squeeze the glutes to keep it strong. My elbows are under my shoulders. Okay, rock forward, backward, forward, backward. Woo, baby. Engaging the core. Your core should be on fire because you just did those movements before this with minimal rest time. 20 more seconds. You can do anything for 20 seconds or just hold it. I'm cool with that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eee! Nice job, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, make sure you do a nice stretch after this, and we will see you tomorrow for a full body HIIT routine.